Hey, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Hey, Darfalina. What's good, friend? What's going on? What is going on, y'all? I know we haven't done a weekly in a while, child. Stuff been stuffing, all right. But I'm back today and I wanted to talk to y'all, see how everybody's doing. I'll probably be on just for about a little over an hour. I have a massage appointment today. But yeah, I wanted to check in with y'all, see how you were doing. And if you're not in the Discord, make sure you're over there. That's how I keep up with everybody for the most part. Since I haven't been doing these weekly check-ins in a couple weeks. But I wanted to come in today and just see how y'all were doing, see what y'all been watching, see what's new in the world. How's the weather where you are? How are our spirits? Are we happy? We're in the springtime now. In your part of the world, are you feeling the spring vibes? Talk to me. Talk to me. I talk back, you know? Hey, pretty girl, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone is getting their errands done, doing all the things that they need to be doing. Y'all, in other news, I had to already get my block ministry on today. I don't know why the people want to play in my face. I don't know, y'all. Maybe y'all can help me with that. Why do people try to play in my face and talk real reckless in comment sections all over this world? And why are they so oppressed about my opinion? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know today. Hey, Tremaine. Hey, sis. Listen. When the doctor told me go do Pilates or something, I said, well, say less. Self-care is what you want. Self-care is what Ashley's going to get. So hired cleaners for the first time. That was an amazing experience. Even though they missed a little bit, but you know, still a good stress-free experience. Definitely going to be doing 1 or 2 massages a month now. Definitely doing things to take care of me. You know what I mean? To pour back into my cup. And I think we should all do that in whatever way that looks like. Hey, Tremaine. Hey, Jay. What's going on, sis? Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Darfalina said the weather is beautiful and is. I have every window open in this house. Every window. Just dreading the pollen that I know soon come. You know, dreading the pollen that I know will soon be arriving. It's a beautiful 79 degrees over here when it was just 48 3 days ago. The Mother Nature is something else, y'all. Listen, and is. I don't know. It can be freezing one day, hot the next. You need shorts on. But that's global warming, right? I mean, it's a thing. Whether people accept it or not, it's definitely a thing. Y'all do not forget, we have Raising Canaan episode 4 discussion. Rudy will be back in the building today. And then, of course, after that, tonight, we have Blockbuster Movie Night. Tonight is Tyra's night. And y'all, I done already made my selection for next week, and I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys are ready for it. Hey, Jasmine, good to see you. And congratulations, Jasmine. Congratulations on the next conference, right? You're going to a new conference. Miriam, you guys, if you don't know, I don't think she's here yet, but Miriam got promoted at her job as well. So, I mean, good stuff happening in the community. Good stuff happening in the community. Jay says the pollen here is the devil and is. Finally, I'll get to take advantage of the car wash membership I've been having for months and have barely used. Hey, Lynn. Good to see you, Lynn. Good to see you. If y'all missed it last night, we wrapped up Flavor Flav. We wrapped that up, season 1, trying to figure out what's going to fill that slot next. Watched Happy Face, episode 3. You know, which was fine. Y'all, I really need some good, compelling TV is what I need. I'm behind on uploads, but uploads will be dropping this week for Wheel of Time. I'm finally going to wrap up Married at First Sight. I did watch the Where Are They Now crapola. So I will be back to talk about that. And a couple of other little shows that I've been watching. Yes, Jasmine says, yes, thank you. It's the Hollywood conference at USC LA. Okay. Go Trojans, right? They're Trojans. Hey, DeMarcus, good to see you. Good to see you. I know we'll see you later on for Raising Canaan. Episode 4 might have been cooking with something a little bit, DeMarcus. Episode 4 might have been cooking with just a little bit of something. Just a little bit. But yeah, what are y'all watching? Anything good that's been on that maybe I just haven't been privy to? I don't feel like I've been watching a lot of new stuff. I've been watching A Different World. I've been watching New York Undercover still. I've been watching my network TV, my Will Trent, my Found. That's what I've been watching. Abbott Elementary. Abbott's been so good these past couple weeks, y'all. It's really been funny. I tried Dope Thief, y'all. I did not enjoy Dope Thief on Apple TV. I watched 2 episodes and was like, whatever. I watched Daredevil this week. This week episode of Daredevil didn't move me because why are we in Ireland? Like, I didn't care for that either, y'all. We were going to try to watch Survival of the Thickest. I didn't even get through season 1 of that. Child, I don't know, y'all. Apple TV has a new show that looks promising. I think it's called Mobland. I need to see what's going on with that. Yes, congratulations to Jasmine. Congratulations. DeMarcus, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Ashley, which song is better? Before I Let You Go by Blackstreet or Tender Love by Force MDs? Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss? Good night. It's going to be Blackstreet and Teddy for me every single time. It's going to be Blackstreet. And is. Definitely. Is it critical? Talk to me about it. Does it improve? I guess I just didn't. I don't know if it was the fact that it was nothing of the sort that I thought it was going to be. When I originally went into this, I really thought that they were going to be like undercover DEA agents. I didn't know they were just going to be dumb criminals. I just didn't know that. And I like Paperboy from over there in Atlanta and a couple of the other projects I've seen him in. I don't know. I don't know if it was the chemistry between the 2 main characters or if it was just the dumbery and foolery of it all that just turned me off. But what do you love about it? Tell me about it. Yes, Tremaine, Will Trent is cooking. Will Trent's going to cook every single time. I like where the story is going. I like where the story is going, but critical, please explain Dope Thief to me. Cause maybe I need to persevere and keep watching. I started ER from the top last night, first watch. This is what the pit has done to my life. We told you the pit was cooking. I actually need to watch the last episode of the pit. I actually need to still watch that. But ER, I was so young when ER originally came out. I remember bits and pieces. Like, I think just the most kind of traumatic moments I probably remember from the later seasons of ER. Jasmine said, I've also been watching Abbott. Like, listen, the karaoke episode is probably my favorite Abbott Elementary episode of the season completely, bar none. Heads and tails above the rest. It was so hilarious. I don't know what we're going to do without Ava. I need Ava to come back as a teacher or something. The way I shut an OG tier all about Ava last week. I did. Let's see. How you feel about The Wire? The Wire is fine so far. We're only 3 episodes in. So it feels like these first 3 episodes are really just kind of letting us know who each of these characters are and kind of where they stand in the scheme of things. I'm looking forward to pick up. I'm trying to just keep in my mind that shows back then were weekly and they had more time to kind of flesh out a story. I think season 1 has 13 episodes. So, I'm holding on to it. The people can act. They gonna act every single time. So I'm here for it. I hope these next 2-3 episodes, how many ever we get through on Tuesday, I hope they get a little bit more, into it. Hey, Rico, welcome back to the membership. Thank you for being a sweet pea. I appreciate you very, very much. And don't forget, guys, join the membership to be there for our blockbuster movie nights. Tonight is Tyra's Choice, and it's looking like the talented Mr. Ripley so far, but I don't know. She still has the poll open. So if you haven't voted, vote either on my members only tab or her members only tab to choose. Okay. I love the fact that they are sons of Omar in The Wire with all the problems of ordinary people. The bad guys are not black people, but the meth gangsters. Yeah. But who's really the bad guys? I mean, they're literally the dope thieves. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's like an air of levity to it. It is kind of comical in moments. Like I said, I watched the first two episodes. We really planned to put it on the calendar, but after we watched, it was just like, yeah. Let's see. Jasmine, I believe Janelle James Ava has been writing the recent episodes. Well, she's been cooking. She's been cooking. So do you think she's going to take more of a permanent back seat? Listen, I need Ava in the everyday. I feel like she rounds out the group dynamic. And I feel like where they faltered this season, because this season, if you've been watching, this season of Abbott has been so up and down. It's been like a roller coaster ride. And I think it's because their special sauce and recipe is the dynamic of the cast, like working in tandem, right? We need that. When they dissociate from that and start doing other outside weird stuff, it just doesn't land the same way. It just doesn't. Hey, we are. Hope you're having a great day as well. Let us know how y'all are feeling today. How's the weather where you are? This is just a weekly check-in. No agenda, honey. We just here chatting. Hey, DeQuadre, what's going on? What's going on? What happened to the Severance reviews, honey? They went into the abyss. They went into the abyss. Here's the thing about Severance, y'all. When nobody's showing up. When nobody's showing up, when nobody watching after, it was just kind of a bigger time investment, and it just really wasn't equaling out to be worth the sweat equity. And I actually stopped watching on our last review. I need to go back and catch up. It's not that I didn't like Severance, right? Because Severance was fine, and I get people love Severance. Like, it's like a whole cult following and community. Like, people are locked into it. I don't know. I was talking to Tyra about if we should come back and do like a season wrap up, since the finale aired like last week or week before last, but I don't know, y'all. Did you really miss it though? Did you really miss the Severance reviews? For real? Critical said there are no heroes in Dope Thief. Everyone's an anti-hero. Yeah, I can see that. What happened to Ava? She quit, or was she fired, or is it just the actress wanting to move on to other stuff? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna The Quadri says I was. I don't know. So if you guys don't mind spoilers for Abbott Elementary, I'm about to spoil Abbott Elementary this season. Okay. Ava gets fired for accepting bribes. Like, she takes the blame for taking bribes from the golf course or whatever. And so she's no longer going to be principal of Abbott. And so in this last episode, we see her moving into her other career paths. But like, what does that mean for the dynamic overall? You know what I mean? That's kind of what it is. So I don't know. And like, I was wondering if she's written the past couple episodes, which have really been funny, maybe she wants to go back, and do that. I don't know. One of the executives said that Ava will still be around on the show. Okay. Well, that's good, because I'll definitely miss her. Like I said, I think she adds that special sauce we need. Hey, Ashley, have you caught up on Solo Leveling? I am at episode 19, where he has just beaten the mislabeled gate or whatever, and all of the weird creatures came out, and he had to protect the team. And they're like, who are you? Because you're supposed to be an E rank. So I think now he's going to have his rank reassessed. They were in the process of determining what rank he is, because, he's maxed out. My boy is maxed out on Solo Leveling. And so now I'm trying to figure out how he's going to fit into this new dynamic, because I know that the captain of this new team is like, who is he? Like, he saved everybody basically single-handedly. We did nothing at this last gate. So I don't know, but I think I'm 4 or 5 episodes behind, because the dub it's not on Crunchyroll. It's not on Prime. It's pissing me off that they're not doing the dubs in real time, and that I have to wait 2 or 3 weeks to get the dub. Same with damn Apothecary Diaries. Like, I don't know why they're playing with my face with my anime. I don't know why they're playing with me on that. I want reviews on Found from you. You know, I did a couple of lightweight reviews on Found and nobody came up. But here's the thing, and I do need to get this in my mind that I am going to just persist. Like, if I find a show that I just absolutely love, I just need to cover it no matter who shows up for it. Like, that's the frame of mind that I need to get in. It just be feeling like, dang, I put in all this work and nobody showed up. You know, what could I have done better? How could I improve? And then you kind of get into this perpetual cycle of like, what was wrong with it? It wasn't good enough. It wasn't this, it wasn't that. But I might be able to drop like a season recap of what happened so far this season in Found. I could do that for sure. They needed a device shakeup to advance Abbott Elementary. So Critical, I think I was pleased, and honestly, I do think that they needed that. I think they needed a device, a plot device, to come in and just kind of alternate or shift the chemistry. I honestly thought it was going to be Barbara. All signs were leading to Barbara either retiring, maybe taking a role at the district, maybe transitioning, because we got that feeling that she was like, you know, obsolete. You know what I mean? And we're still getting that. That's the direction. Ava was left field for me. Totally left field. I did not see that coming. Yes, Solo Leveling is so good. It's so good. Solo Leveling, I mean, that and Windbreaker were probably my top two animes last year. Because Windbreaker cooking, baby, and it'll be back in April. Windbreaker is cooking. Hear me. It's so good. And so I recently started, well, not recently, but I've been watching Black Clover. I've been watching Rurouni Kenshin. I really have been enjoying those two as well. Y'all know I'll be watching stuff over here. But apparently the Rurouni Kenshin that I'm watching is like a newer iteration of it. And so it doesn't have like the whole story out yet. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that when the rest of it's coming out. Yeah, that's weird. They have a weird three. Yeah, I don't like that. Cause Solo Leveling, give me the dub. You know I don't want to read subtitles. I'd be so busy multitasking. Multitasking. But yeah, Solo Leveling is really good this season. I didn't know. I was kind of nervous. Like, I was like, are they going to be able to measure up to the first season? And they have. They have so far. And like I said, I think I'm on episode, it says 19, but I know that's including both seasons. I don't know what number it is in season 2 that I'm at. But y'all know I love a good anime. The animes are going to get me there. I did start watching Invincible. I've been recording my reactions for that. So I may put those up. I may not, child. I don't know. Let me see about Windbreaker. Michiko and Hachika is a classic. Windbreaker, listen, it's so... I don't even know how to describe Windbreaker because it's not, I don't know. I've been taken out of my box with anime because for the longest, Naruto was just it for me. I just love the storyline. I love a fantasy, situation. And then I started getting into like the fight ones and I'm like, okay, I kind of like that too. And now I'm getting more into like the softer animes, like with Apothecary's Daughter, even though it is still like a mystery. But yeah, they've been cooking. And then some of the documentaries have been pretty good. Y'all know we'll be back tomorrow to talk about Con Mom. Diabolical work. Did you guys watch it yet? Let me know if you checked out Con Mom. It's on Netflix. The way I just cannot, because it's like you gave away your child. You gave away your child at infancy. They were raised in foster care all these years. You decide to come into their life once they've made something of themselves just to ruin it. Just to ruin their life completely. That's what you did. Like, I don't even understand. It behooves me, because how you just like you're an absentee parent, you replace the absenteeism to be terrible. Like, make it make sense for me. Make it make sense. But you guys, next week, I think already next week, we're going to have a lot of stuff coming out. I know Love on the Spectrum, which people love, will be back. The Bondsman, which I feel like is horror comedy. I got the screeners for The Bondsman with Kevin Bacon, Footloose, and it definitely gives horror comedy to me. I don't know if people are going to watch it, but that's out next week. Dying for Sex with Michelle Williams. I think that's going to be interesting. We'll see how she does. That's going to be on FX. The Never Ever Mets is back on OWN. The Handmaid's Tale. Y'all know I'll be covering The Handmaid's Tale, right? Y'all know that. Black Mirror. I'm going to be approaching this as a full season for Black Mirror. Season 7. That's back. Godfather of Harlem. The Last of Us is back. Like, everything is coming back in April, and I'm so excited. I couldn't be more excited. We're going to be, You is back by the end of April. Like, we're going to be cooking with hot grease. Let me say, hey, y'all had me suffer through Mayfair, baby. We all suffered through Mayfair. And y'all want to know a secret? The only reason we didn't quit Mayfair was literally because of C and Quanah. We were like, we can't be quitting on people. We can't be quitting on people that came and show up and gave us their good energy every single week. We couldn't quit. We couldn't. I wanted to. I hated Mayfair. You're giving me PTSD right now. I despised Mayfair. I'll never watch another episode of it. They don't have to worry about me. They do not have to worry about me. Jasmine said, I've never watched anime beyond Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. And fun fact, I tried to watch Dragon Ball. I started at the very beginning with Dragon Ball. Hated everything about it. Never want to watch Dragon Ball. Never want to watch it. But hold on, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, y'all. Sorry. Quick commercial break. Not an anime girly at all. Never got into it beyond a little Dragon Ball Z, but I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series. So, real question for you, pretty girl. Did you watch the live action Avatar, the show, not the movie? And if so, what do you think about how they compare to each other? Just curious about that. Because I watched bits and pieces of the Avatar live action series Netflix put out last year, and I just didn't have a basis of comparison. Like, I saw the Last Airbender movie ages ago, but I never watched the cartoon. Baby, Mayfair was a travesty, a disgrace, an utter disappointment. I love Black Mirror and The Last of Us. I will definitely be tuned in. Baby, the way The Last of Us had me in a place. I love The Last of Us, and I hope that they elevate this season. I hope it gets even better. I'm excited to see Jeffrey Wright over there. Yeah, and like I said, the only Black Mirror episode I've ever watched is the one with Anthony Mackie and Yahya Mateen. Enough said. But I'm giving it an effort. It's definitely going to be very diverse this season. I saw some of the casting, and so I'm definitely here for seeing what they're cooking with. And I like a sci-fi moment. Jasmine said, my brother was born into the anime. Not born into it. I love me some anime. Yes, it's good. You have to suspend beliefs to enjoy Dragon Ball. For me, it's like watching original Godzilla flicks, low-key hate watching. Yeah, and somebody told me, like, I never should have gone back to the original Dragon Ball. I just should have started with one of the Dragon Ball Z iterations. But, like, I'm a girly who likes to go back in. Like, when I started Naruto, I didn't start at Shippuden. I went back to the very beginning of Naruto. Like, I feel like I got to start a thing in a thing. I got to start it back at the very beginning. I think we can all draw a line in the sand and leave Mayfair in the dark. Interview with a Vampire stands all by itself for the time being. Yes, child. And the way people are still confronting me in the comments about what. Listen, I know I give my opinion. I know I'm audacious with my opinion, and that's by intention, right? That's by purpose. That's the type of person I am. Like, it is what it is. But what I'll never do is go back and forth 18 million times in the comments about what I said. If I said it, I meant it. I'm here to represent it every single time. That's why the heifer earlier today got blocked. Because you done followed me on to somebody else's video commenting about Married at First Sight, about the Whore of Babylon, like I give a damn. Weird. Black women are allowed to have opinions, and it's okay. And you can have yours, and we can respectfully agree to disagree. You know? There are less episodes for The Last of Us, but the production value is very high. I'm absolutely here for that. I'm here for that. Take your time. If they're going to get into, I mean, the best thing about The Last of Us last season was the storytelling. Like, outside of everything else, and it was amazingly shot. Like, it was a beautiful series, like start to finish. It was, to me, the character development and the storytelling. Top tier, next level. Just saying. And speaking of storytelling, if you guys aren't watching, Wheel of Time is amazing. It's an amazing fantasy series. I venture to say season 3 is the best season of all of them so far. I just want to put that out there. If we're going to talk about characters and stories. When I was in junior high, all the girls hated Dragon Ball Z and all the dudes loved it. And I didn't even try to watch it until I was an adult. I sat in the damn movie theater when the movie came out and was thoroughly disappointed. Didn't touch the live action version, but maybe I'll give it a chance. Yeah, let me know if you ever decide to watch the Netflix series of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me know. I recommend the anime called Case Closed. It has mystery and crime solving. I'll definitely check that out. Let me get my little Pinaroonie. So Mayfair Witches hasn't improved in season 2. Girl, it got worser. If that was even possible, it got worser. The pressure is getting worse. It got worser. Be horrified. Listen, worser. Be horrified. Talk about suspending reality. That's what you got to do. Because it terrible. My favorite anime of all time is Fist of the North Star. Okay, I've never even heard of that. I'm writing it down. I'll check it out and see. Truth is painful for some. Yeah, and my issue is, how are you so mad about another person's truth? Right? Because what's true for me in some moments, we're not going to get all deep philosophical and all that. But I mean, to me, there are absolute truths in the world, right? And that's just my take on take. But as far as an opinion, that's my truth. Just like you can have your truth. And I'll be damned if I'm pressed about somebody else's opinion. For why? Especially when it's unrelated to me. Right? Unless you secretly Madison in the comments, mad. Like, girl, be for real. It's weird. I was so happy that I was able to watch The Last of Us with no spoilers. I went in completely blind. Me too. I had never played the video game, had no clue about the storyline, and it was just an amazing week to week watch. I mean, it's what I've been missing since Game of Thrones. Not, of course, the story at all, but just that like weekly anticipation of something and it continuing to exceed my expectations. Because the way I cried, the way it had me in tears, the way it had me in my feelings. The Last of Us is good. I agree. Never argue with somebody online. People got to realize we all have a different opinions. It's not like you're talking about their mama, unless I was. And if I was, tell your mama to fix it, you know? But yeah, it's like, and I'm a little petty. So I will go back a little bit. I'll go back and forth a little bit. I'll be having time. But like, I'm not, like, why would I be pressed about your opinion? It's yours, baby. It's yours, honey. It's yours, sweetie pie. It's fine. I love to get my quick lick back though, right before I block. That's what I do, pretty girl, because you're gonna read this message. And this heifer, I had let her slide. Because she had been in my comments talking reckless a couple times. And I said, you know what, Ashley? I know you know your block ministry strong, but give grace. Because she come back every single week and watch every video. But she always got something snarky to say. And I should have followed my first mind and blocked her the first time. But yeah, I got to get that look back. I'm growing, y'all. I'm a work in progress. My brother told me Mayfair Witches has a link to Interview with a Vampire. Do they do a crossover episode with the rat catcher? With the rat catcher? It was so insignificant. And then, of course, we go into like the Talamasca headquarters in one episode, and you see how they're keeping all these supernatural beings down there, but not really. It was a scene between Lasher and the rat catcher, and basically the rat catcher was like, "What are you? You know, you smell different, you know." And Lasher is asking him for advice, and he's like, "You know, you just got to be you, man." It was really dumb. It was really dumb. It was really dumb. But that was it. Now, of course, it'll definitely have a tie into the Talamasca series that's set to release from AMC. So, you know, we'll see. Did you like Fallout? I actually enjoyed Fallout, the Prime series. I actually enjoyed it. I like the main actress. She was also in that show Sweet Pea, no pun intended. I enjoyed her over there. Now, the thing is, I never finished Fallout. I think I got halfway through the season and I got distracted and just never went back to finish it. I need to finish it. I need to finish it. Critical said popping out, maybe. Listen, it might be, you know, because like, you know, feel how you feel, but what Nikki say, watch your mouth, you know? That's all. I just haven't seen anything like it. What's your favorite anime of all time, if you have one? Oh my goodness. We were just talking about it earlier. Like I said, Naruto was it for so long. It's just part of my lore at this point. Like I just adore everything about the storytelling of it all. But like I said last week, like last year, between Solo Leveling and Windbreaker, and I'm enjoying Black Clover too, y'all. There's a lot of good animes. I liked My Happy Marriage, but favorite of all time, I'll sit with Naruto because I've been with Naruto the longest. I think I have the most invested in Naruto. So I don't know, and I loved Attack on Titan. Hold on. Hold on. Dang it. I can't decide. But I will come back with an answer. I will come back with a soul, like one that just is head and shoulders above the rest. Like I need to sit down and like thoroughly assess this. But if I had to just give you one today, it'll be Naruto. Because I've just been with Naruto the longest, you know? I never want to grow out of getting my lick back. I know, baby. I know, honey. I know. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness the Interview with a Vampire main cast was not on Mayfair. I would have fallen out. I would have, Roland James, we would have had to have words because how dare you? I'm surprised they even gave them the rat catcher, but I'm glad that's as far as it went. I just don't know how they could have just done such a terrible job. Like y'all didn't say, like the showrunner never said, like, let me just go and ask someone who's perfected the craft of it all. Let me go to Roland James and let me ask him what he did with Interview. You know, let me ask him for his take. Let me present my ideas and get some feedback before I just go in here acting like this is just, it's cooking everything. Humiliating them is such a great tool for lick bags. Absolutely. Because y'all know I'd be quick to grab a screen capture and put it on the screen in a live. But I'm trying to be better than that. You know, I'm trying to rise above. What First Lady say? When they go low, we go high. I'm not there. Because people just be so disrespectful. It's just so disrespectful. Naruto is still on my list for the way they did Jiraiya. The pervy sage went out so bad. The pervy sage went out so bad, y'all. Were you down with the rumbling on Attack on Titan? It had me feeling revolutionary. Listen, I'm always going to be down. Viva la revolucion, period. Period. I need to go back. I need to go back and actually rewatch that too. And I think they actually, after season 4, didn't they drop like a movie? Or like a long episode after that? I need to go back because I don't think I saw the very last portion of it. If they go low, I'm gonna take it. Oh my goodness. Like like I said, I be having strong opinions, but it's like we all can have opinions and we can all keep it cute and be respectful. Me solo am going to be watching The Chi. So I'll be doing The Chi, Godfather of Harlem, because Tyra just doesn't watch those. I don't think she's wanted to go back and check all those out and catch up. But I'll definitely be doing Godfather of Harlem. Speaking of which, I was able to get the screeners for the new season. I just need to refresh on season 3 because it was so damn long ago, it feels like. But yes, I'll definitely be watching this. I hope this is the last season of The Chi. I think it's time for them to hang it up. It's just so different than what it originally was. If I was made to go high, I'd be taller than 6 feet. I'm barely 5'5", so petty it is. You know what? You know what? You know what, pretty girl? I try because I love to hear varying opinions. And I think there's a way to present your opinion and be respectful about it. We can agree to disagree. You can have your opinion. I can have mine. And at the end of the day, we can still respect and like each other. To me, especially as it relates to damn stuff, reality TV shows, movies. This is what you want to fight about? This is what you want to argue about? Of all the things in the world, this is what you want to do. It's silly. Bleach blonde. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And it's fine because I'm gonna give my opinion the way I see fit, especially on a show or someone's behavior or actions. I feel like we have that right, like still for now, and we can talk about it and keep it cute. That's what I think. Everybody got a little bit of petty. Everybody, and I think it's good. It makes the world a little bit more interesting. A little bit more of an interesting place. And let me make sure my appointment is really at 3 and not at 2 while I'm sitting here. Kiki. Okay, yes, 3 p.m. But yeah, y'all. So what else is going on with y'all? I know, and I was late today. Usually this is supposed to be around noon, and I didn't come on till 1. I was trying to get everything done so I could be on here until I have to run out real quick. People like to argue online. You can say ranch Doritos are the best Doritos, and somebody gonna have something. Yeah, like, and my thing is like especially when it comes to like a moral issue of like infidelity, right? Because that's what it was about on Married at First Sight. Y'all was both married to other people and had an illicit, adulterous affair on TV, and people are still co-signing it. Like, be so for real. Like, yeah, but it could be anything, girl. I could say the sky is blue, and they said no. And matter of fact, it's actually a combination of red and purple. Well, okay, go off. You make TV feel like Shondaland circa How to Get Away with Murder and Lee Daniels Empire. What a time. my goodness. You know, I just recently started watching How to Get Away with Murder. I had never watched it before. And what kind of spawned it was I was watching what is it, like My Next Door Neighbor or like The Neighbor Next Door, some Stars show that came out like a month ago. And the guy from one of the main characters from it is from How to Get Away with Murder. And I'm like, you know what? Go on Hulu and watch that. Let's see. Tyra trying to watch The Corner, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. She told me that the other day. I guess that's the predecessor of The Wire. I never watched it, but she's like, it's out here. Would I go back and watch Southside or American Soul, the Don Cornelius story? I absolutely would. And I never watched either of those. And what's crazy is I have a family friend who was in American Soul. And of course, I didn't find out until later. So I didn't watch it in real time. Or Southside. That's the time I feel like when BET was cooking with the shows. Wasn't American Soul on BET? Let me look it up. Because I feel like not long after that, they came out with The Porter, which I think is a great show. I think everyone should go back and watch The Porter. I think it was a really good period piece that they did. Let's see. Yeah, BET was cooking then. So I would definitely go back and watch that. And Jason Dearden, aka Anika Noni Rose's husband, aka the adult jukebox's husband, all right, was in Raising Kanan this week. I was like, it's good to see you, Buki. But yeah, I would definitely go back and watch American Soul. What is Southside though? Was that on BET as well? We ride. Oh, did I watch pieces of this? This was on Max. I watched bits and pieces of this, I feel like. Did I? No, I would definitely go back and watch it. I'm still trying to finish I May Destroy You. I was watching that and live reacting to it. I've recorded content. I just haven't edited those videos yet. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Yes, you definitely give me 90s TV Guide channel. All right. I might have to press into that. It's like I've been considering niching down, but it's hard for me because I feel like everyone's tastes are so varied and like eclectic, and everybody came here for like different reasons or different shows. So niching is kind of hard in my mind to figure out like, okay, well, what is it I want to talk about? What is it? Because let these numbers tell it. I should definitely be over in these reality streets, but I don't really like reality TV like that. Like, I mean, I like it just fine, but sometimes I have a moral dilemma about talking about real people. Sometimes, not most of the time. But yeah, like I'm watching Love After Lock. Like I watch reality. Like I'm watching 90 Day Fiance right now. I'm watching Love After Lockup. But I just be like, I don't want that to be the whole channel. I don't like it that much to just, that's everything I would see on the channel. But if you guys have suggestions, please drop them in the comment section. I'm open to idea deposits and brain dumps, whatever you guys think would be interesting or good for the channel. I'm definitely open to that. Top Black sitcom. Mine is 227. 227 was so good. Top Black sitcom of all time, though. Man. People might get mad at me if I say this. But it's definitely Between a Different World and The Cosby Show. For me. But I love 227. There's no place like home. When your family's around you, you know you're in. Yeah. When you know that you're loved. 227's cooking. Sandra. Love it. Love 227. One of my comfort shows. Absolutely. The Corner is great. Also, Homicide: Life on the Street. Baby, when they finally lifted the embargo copyright situation they had going on and put it on Peacock, I sat there for a week and got through, was it season 1? Sure did. I said, oh, this is where we got serial crime drama. Like this is the originator. This is the originator. Homicide: Life on the Street is exceptional, and it is on Peacock. You can watch it there. Hey, Low Reacts, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, dropping in late. Hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. We are. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? We need more from Michaela Cole. I feel like I just heard about a new project for her. Let me see. Let's see. What has she got going on? Like I said, I still need to finish I May Destroy You. It's kind of traumatizing. Like the way the first couple episodes, I was like, what in the world? But I heard that she was working on something. Let me see. What does she have in the works presently? And I know she's prolific writing, right? Anyway, like she's written on a ton of stuff. But I wonder what she's going to be doing in her own. Was she in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, child? I didn't get that show, no play. I needed to see more of us there, and I didn't, and I was disappointed. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shot. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shot. But I also am probably in the minority. I didn't like the last season of Atlanta either. So I don't know. Me and Donald Glover have like this. Cosby Show is my number one, then Different World, then Good Times. Listen. Yeah, Homicide: Life on the Street. That was given The Wire before The Wire. It's so good. And they say that the copyright or whatever, the rights to it were held up for 20 years. Like literally just some months ago, it got released to be put somewhere to stream it. Because there's so many shows in oblivion right now that you can't find anywhere because they have these terrible licensing situations going on. Be Horrified. Hey girl, hey. Did you hear about A Different World getting a sequel that's supposed to be on Netflix? Yes, child. They say it's supposed to be Dwayne and Whitley's child or grandchild or something going to college. The only good thing that came from that is that A Different World, all of the seasons are now on Netflix. I'm not holding out hope. People, they've been messing stuff up lately. They have been messing stuff up lately. I'm going to try to keep hope alive. I'm going to watch. But don't mess this up. My mama loved In the Heat of the Night. In the Heat of the Night. She loved that and Walker, Texas Ranger and I'll Fly Away. Those were like the 3 Saturday night shows we was watching. Yeah. So I'll be over there in the I'm still confused how Mr. Carroll got good looking lady over there, good looking light skin. That'll always behoove me. But the shows were good. I mean, I don't know. Going back and watching the vintage shows, like I told you, I went back and watched LA Law. It's cooking with hot grease. It's so good. It's so good. And it's timely. Like you would think you're watching shows from the 80s and that they wouldn't be like timely or relevant. They're still so relevant. Like they were tackling real issues back then. It's supposed to be their daughter and only child, but haven't heard anything since last year. Maybe it fell through. I don't know, because I thought that was how Netflix got the rights to stream, the 6 seasons of A Different World already. But I don't know, child. I'm nervous about it. And I don't know how their daughter would just now be in college. Well, hold on. Because she was so Whitley was pregnant season 6, 1992, right? That would, if that's the child, if they only had that one child, then math is hard. Hold on, y'all. We in 2025 minus 1992. That person would be 33 years old. It would not be a college age person. So I'm trying to just wrap my head around if they're going to be set like in the 2000s, like we're going to be like Y2K vibes, which could be cool. I mean, it's fiction. They can do what they want. But I'm curious. I would love to be a fly on the wall of the writer's room just to see what they're plotting, planning, and scheming for it. I would love it. Punk girly as of late. I'd love to know what music you've been listening to. Alternative R&B, early 2000s, punk girly as of late, some Janelle, some NERD. Listen, like lately I have not even been on my music vibe, which probably speaks to the stresses of life. But let me look and see what my most recent thing was on Apple. Child, I was listening to the Jesus Christ Superstar, the soundtrack, the movie, original movie soundtrack, because that's the one that cooks. Samara Joy, Tribe Called Quest, Black Star, The Roots, Diggable Planets. I guess I've been in my consciousness bag. And Samara, Kim, Maxwell, Lettucey, India, Irie. That's been in rotation. A little bit of Sir, some Johnny Taylor. My tastes are super varied. I was listening to Fiona Apple the other day because I stand Fiona Apple, the title album. It's my favorite. Yeah. Oh my goodness, critical. But yeah, but I love music. I love music at my core. When you recover from I May Destroy You, watch Mood, another British biodrama about exploitation, including, oh my Lord. I cannot wait, Tremaine. You know, but Leon is my baby. Leon is my baby. Leon's my baby boo, and I love Wanda. So I'll be here for anything Snowfall related. Absolutely. Low React says, ooh, good taste. Thank you, friend. Oh, I will, y'all. I'll definitely drop some playlists. I got some cleaning playlists, my relaxation playlist. I've got, I will go ahead and put something in the Discord for music so everyone can share their playlists, because I would love to know. If you were to niche down, what genre would you niche down to based on what you enjoy most, not necessarily what gets you the most views? So it would definitely be TV dramas, like scripted TV series. Yeah. And if I were to even niche down even further, it would probably be more on the like fantasy side or period piece side. If I were like to super niche down, but yeah, TV, current TV dramas would probably be it. But I don't know. But then I also would be interested in checking out shows from the past that I never watched or was too young to watch or was before YouTube. Like I wouldn't be opposed to going down like the HBO streets and talking about Sopranos since I never watched it, The Wire that we're watching now since I didn't watch it. Sex in the City since I never watched it. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Ashley, you will love 6 Feet Under. I never watched 6 Feet Under. Is that with Jason Bateman? Is that the one with Jason Bateman, y'all? Or Dexter? Is that the one with Dexter? And the family has like a funeral home? I think I might have watched 1 or 2 episodes. And I will definitely put these in the Discord today at some point, Lower X. Do you guys want to maybe watch Domino Day? I've been looking for Black TV shows to watch, and this is a British fantasy series. Maybe we can all dive in together and watch for the first time. I tried Domino Day. I don't know, girl. I watched the first episode and I was annoyed by her, but that doesn't mean much. Now, I did hear that, Wicked City on All Black is actually pretty good. And it's like a fantasy, like a Black Charmed type of show. But I mean, we can go on the Discord and we can watch an episode and see what y'all think of Domino Day. Like I said, I watched the first episode and I was like, and maybe because it's just more, it seems more YA. And I don't mind a YA series as long as it's kind of cooking, but I don't know. For some reason I couldn't. It wasn't clicking, Steven. Oh no, it definitely can't. It's definitely not worse than Mayfair. It's definitely not worse than that. Okay, it's the one with Dexter. All right. I said I be having glimpses. Like because we were actually gonna cover it when it came out, and we watched it and was like, But like I said, you know I don't mind hopping in the Discord and watching something just to see what it's hitting on if anybody likes it. But like I said, they do say that there is this all black fantasy, supernatural show on All Black that's really good. I don't know, maybe Be Horrified knows, because I know Be Horrified be in the horror type streets. I don't know if it's horror, but really, it was bad. Yeah, she was busting it down with that man, and it was just, I don't know. Critical with Dexter. Okay. Yeah, like I mean, it's a moment. I probably just need to sit down and really like brainstorm. Heartstopper last season was not it. What is Heartstopper? I think that's dope. Being like an 80s, 90s, 2000s nostalgic reviewer, my throwback perspective. That's cute, Wheat. That's cute. I the thing of it is because me and Tyra did talk about what that would look like for my channel if I were to venture into like the nostalgic TV streets. And she was just like, just beware that if you make your content nostalgic, you're going to have to stay there. Like there'll be no going back and forth and coming present day and going back, because when you build that audience, nostalgia is all they're going to want to see from you. But I mean, if it moves the pendulum forward, um, you know, I think it's called. Is it Wicked City? I think it's. Is it called? Yeah, I think it's Wicked City. And I've heard decent things about it, but I don't know. But she was talking about Domino Day. Did you watch Domino Day or Wicked City? Be horrified. I agree, Critical, and I didn't want to say that, but you said it. If you can review any black 90s shows, that would be it. Listen, if Soul Food streams somewhere where we can actually find it, I would be down to talk about Soul Food. Me and Tyra had that conversation before. I would be down to talk about I'm trying to think of like the black like drama shows of the time. I'll have to go back in the annals of history and see what's cooking. That shows what would it be if I could go back and review any of them. Yeah, Wicked City's supposed to be like supernatural, like witches and vampires and stuff like that. And Domino Day too is witches. Okay, if I could review any black 90s shows, what would it be? Wicked City is horror for church people. Oh Lord. Okay, let me see. 90s black TV series. Okay, let's see, y'all. Let me see if I can share my screen. Hey Brandon, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the weekly check-in. Okay, y'all, let me see what's over here. So, see, they're all like comedies. What were the serious black TV series from yesteryear? Lincoln Heights. I could talk about Lincoln Heights. Because it's hard. Is it hard reviewing a sitcom? I know Girlfriends, that could be good for conversation. But I wouldn't necessarily want to do like comedies. Like I said, Soul Food was absolutely cooking. TV black dramatic TV series. Let's try that. So they're gonna give me sitcoms every single time. See, I don't know if I could just do black, but it would probably be Girlfriends. I think Girlfriends could be timely and interesting to talk about. But yeah. That was a good question, though. Soul Food, I would love to talk Soul Food because I feel like it's fodder for days. Like there's tons to be discussed. Let's see. With Nicole, yeah, I would go over there anyway. I would do it for I would do it for the culture. I would do it for the culture. You'd behave yourself when her face. You know I wouldn't. I can never behave myself. That's the problem. That's why I be fighting with people in the comments. New York Undercover. Now that could be good because I have been watching New York Undercover. I've been watching it. I was watching Soul Food as a kid. Soul Food was graphic. They was hunching over there. Heartstoppers is a YA LGBTQ coming of age show on Netflix based somewhere in Europe. First season had me in tears. You might like it. It's a bit, okay. I feel like it's come across my screen. I was just like, where is that? A Different World or Living. Now, A Different World, I would do every single time. I would do every single time. I would do it every single time. Ooh, I have to look into Wicked City and Domino Day. Yeah. Do I like Thea? Thea was the one with Brandy before she was Moesha, right? Was that Thea? I think that was a fun show. I remember that vaguely. Moesha energy was just off for me. Never seen an episode. What? Yeah, Girlfriends would be good because I think there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about in Girlfriends. Ooh, we'd have a time discussing Girlfriends for ages. Yes, we would. Yes, we would. Because I feel like my perspective would change because back then I didn't mind Tony Childs. Joan was the one. Joan and Maya got on my damn nerves. I mean, I just accepted Lynn for who she was always going to be, you know? So, but it would be interesting to watch it as an adult to see. Do you know of a season of, yeah, from what I understand, Supercell's supposed to have been renewed for a season 2. Let's look it up really quick. The fight will continue. Okay, so yeah, it's officially announced. It's on its way. Let me make sure they're not trying to play a video. Okay, let's read it, y'all. Twin, where have you been? How do I bring it back up, though? That's the thing. Girl. Okay, here we are, y'all. Okay, the fight will continue in Supercell season 2. Supercell was cooking, y'all. It was so good. I just hate it's Netflix and we don't get like a weekly drop, so we can't do it episodically. It's got to be all a one and done. But it was so you don't need traveling abilities to know there'll be more Supercell because Netflix has officially announced that season 2 is on its way. The epic story of 5 we know South Londoners ended its first season with a heartbreaking stunner. Okay. I've always had it mapped out to a season 3. I know how season 2 ends. All right. So Rotman has it planned out. So yeah, but it doesn't look like no dates are associated with it yet. But yeah, I'm excited. Supercell was really refreshing. It was really refreshing and good. They worked Terry's nerves on Soul Food and did. I second New York Undercover. Yes, for Different World. So right now we have Girlfriends, Different World, and New York Undercover. Because baby, New York Undercover has had me clutching my pearls. Because I didn't remember them doing all that. When they dress in drag to catch the man who's traumatizing the people, Lord, doing what we got to do. And Byron Douglas Jr. the third was in drag. I cannot. I'd love to see you do Noah's Ark. They're about to reboot. Now, Tyra watched Noah's Ark. I've never watched it, but wasn't that like the L Word before the L Word, or like Queer as Folk before Queer as Folk was? Was that what it was, DeQuadre? Noah's Ark? I think because she talks about it, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Me Too for New York Undercover. Okay, y'all. We can watch it again. Rico, you weren't here. I definitely chose that for one of my blockbuster movie nights because Last Dragon is iconic and Sho'nuff is the baddest. You know what I mean? So we can definitely do something in the Discord. Because I listen, Bruce Leroy, even though he tried to grape Freddie, let's we take it back to a different world. Timac was doing the absolute most with Freddie. But yeah, we can definitely watch The Last Dragon in Discord. I love it. I just got caught up on all seasons of Greenleaf. Have you watched it or reviewed it on the channel? Be Horrified. I was not on YouTube when Greenleaf was out. And I want to say I watched the first couple of seasons. I watched it up until May took over preaching. That's when I stopped watching it. But I would be down to talk about Greenleaf. It's good and messy. It's good and messy. And I watched Queen Sugar up to season 4. I watched it before they went back into the pandemic and all that. It was traumatizing. I was like, we just got through the pandemic. Now I got to watch y'all go through it. That annoyed me. So that I stopped watching Queen Sugar for that reason and that reason only. But Ava DuVernay did her big one with Queen Sugar. It is so beautiful. It is so black. It is so beautiful. It makes you want to go touch grass. You know what I mean? It makes you want to go and put your hands on the earth. Like, it's beautiful. It's rich. It's black. It's melanated. It's gorgeous. But like I said, when they started rehashing the vid and all that, I was not interested. I didn't want to go back there. But I'm definitely open to talking about Greenleaf because it was good and messy. They better not critical. They better not. Because leave perfection alone. Like, what is this intense need to like desecrate timeless classics? Stop it, y'all. Brittany, it's good to see you. Where you been, Penny? Where you been, Penny? But it's good to see you. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. Greenleaf and Queen Sugar. Yes, yes, yes. Lynn, we're not taking no black cards over here. Please don't take my black card, but I like Sex and the City more than Girlfriends. Sex and the City is my favorite show, including the 2 movies. Lynn, never watched Sex and the City. Definitely been promising Darfalina at the very least a watch party for Sex and the City, but I'm not opposed to going back, doing a first time watch and review because I've never watched Sex and the City, not a single episode. Because really, y'all, I've not been a fan of damn Matthew Broderick's wife since Footloose. Because I feel like she got old boy in that fight for no reason, girl. Sit down. Sit down. Dancing with that old freak man. That overage man. Like, we can talk about Footloose, to be quite honest with you. Because what was he doing dancing with that young girl? And then you got to get your boyfriend in it and fight the people. I don't like it. Yes, I watched Scandal faithfully, but it's been years, y'all. I don't be remembering. I probably need to, baby talking to me about Better Call Saul. And I feel like I need to go back and rewatch Breaking Bad. He was like telling me people's names. I'm like, I don't remember him. I don't remember. I watched so much stuff. I do not remember. Okay, y'all are saying Sex and the City is better. I'm going to go down the Sex and City streets. Baby, listen, because Kevin Bacon was cutting up over there. Kevin Bacon, Ren, what was his name? Ren? Mm-hmm. He was, what you call it, tripping out before people was tripping out. Y'all see his move on the thing? Oh, y'all can't see me, and I'm just doing the most. He was cooking. He was getting it. Tripping out. Everybody cut. Everybody cut. Shh. Everybody cut. Everybody cut. Yes, Sex and the City is better, but I appreciate Girlfriends for the sitcom it was, for sure. And why can't we do both? You know what I mean? We could do both. We could do both. I never understood how a pastor can stop the whole town from dancing. Excuse me. It was so weird. I'm like, what kind of weird cultish town are you all in? Yes, Sarah Jessica Parker is annoying, but Kim as Samantha is everything. I've heard that. I've heard that she's incredible. I look like I got dark bags, Lord. Looking like, oh girl. Kevin Bacon was given making the band before making the band. Boom cack. Boom cack. I watched the first season of Good Girls. If that's with the black lady and the white lady from Mad Men and their housewives, and the Matthew Lillard is one of the husbands who owns a car dealership. I watched the first season of it. Yeah, that's why I haven't finished This Is Us, because they included the panini. I got worn out, but I didn't finish the Last of Us, or excuse me, This Is Us either, because it had me crying every episode. And what we're not about to do is be puffy and crying every single week for this show. That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. But y'all, I gotta go. Y'all, I got this appointment. We finna get this hot stone massage for an hour and a half. Yeah. And we're going to decompress. We're going to relax. And I will be back after. Maybe we'll watch something in the Discord when I get back. Don't forget tonight, Raising Kanan episode 4. We're discussing it at 7:15. And then if you are a member, don't forget that we are live tonight for Blockbuster Movie Night. And it's looking like the talented Mr. Ripley. And we will be watching in the Discord. Let me see if I can drop the link to the Discord. If you guys aren't over there already, what you doing? Come be a part of the collective. Come be a part of the family. It's fun over there. We have a great time. There's community there. Okay. If you want to talk about anything, any show, go over there. And you can say what you want to say within reason. Within reason. You can say whatever you want to say over there. No limits, no boundaries. No limits, no boundaries. All right, y'all. I absolutely will. And like I said, I might pop in later. Maybe we'll find something to watch in the Discord this afternoon before the live. But thank y'all for being here. Love y'all so much. Hey, Dominique. Good to see you. Just saying hi. I'm out here in this hot Florida waxing my baby. Okay. Yes, Low Reacts. The way the people was mad at Matt and voted for Matt on every single person's page. Yeah, Matt Damon it is, y'all. But love y'all much, and I will see you guys later on.